Omarosa Manigault Newman, a three-time contestant on NBC's The Apprentice, volunteered to enter a surreal house in which minor celebrities, acting out under constant media surveillance, conspire to eject their rivals one by one. Then she went on Celebrity Big Brother. That it took the second experience, a CBS reality show, to get Ms. Newman to open up about the first. Her tenure in Donald J. Trump's White House may not be the model of civic discourse that the founders envisioned. But it's the one Americans voted for, and maybe the one we deserve. Thus, one of the most dramatic exit interviews of this year-old administration transpired on a cushy sectional couch in the Big Brother house, between Ms. Newman, the former Director of Communications for the White House Office of Public Liaison, and Ross Matthews, a.k.a. Ross the intern from Jay Leno's Tonight Show. As Mr. Matthews' pride, in full-on Oprah mode, Ms. Newman broke into tears. She described being racked with guilt over the fears the administration has stirred up, haunted by tweets from a volatile president and stymied in her efforts to be a calming influence. "We are worried," Mr. Matthews said. "But I need you to say, no, it's going to be O.K. No, it's going to not be O.K, Ms. Newman said. "It's not. It's so bad." Once one of Mr. Trump's most loyal boosters, she told a Frontline documentary crew before the election that every critic, every detractor, will have to bow down to President Trump. Now said she wouldn't vote for him again, in a million years, never. Her confession was punctuated by the kind of distant thunder soundtrack that played during boardroom smackdowns on The Apprentice. It was a Frost/Nixon interview for the Trump era, when politics and reality TV have become inseparable and indistinguishable. Television, from Fox and Friends in the morning to Big Brother at night, is now a fourth branch of government. In a Good Morning America interview in December, after she was escorted off the White House grounds after reports of clashes with senior staff, Ms. Newman made only a tepid reference to uncomfortable situations on the job. But she opened up in the company of her peers. One of them, the actress Keisha Knight Pulliam of The Cosby Show, was also once a contestant on The Celebrity Apprentice, where she was fired by Mr. Trump for not having called Bill Cosby to help with a challenge. When Ms. Knight Pulliam criticized Ms. Newman for standing by the hate that campaign kind of incited, Ms. Newman compared her loyalty with Ms. Knight Pulliam supporting Mr. Cosby through numerous accusations of rape. "Only you know the inner workings of your relationship with Mr. Cosby," Ms. Newman said. "That's the same thing with me and Mr. Trump. I would not have pegged Celebrity Big Brother as the show where, in the Trump and #MeToo eras, America would work through the ethics of enabling powerful men accused of abuses. But here we are. There is a kind of literary symmetry to Ms. Newman smiting her former boss with the very tools he taught her to use. Omarosa was the villain of The Apprentice, but she played the game in the most Trumpian way. She recognized that the show was a contest not of business acumen but of getting and leveraging attention. She created conflict in the belief that chaos yields opportunity. She denied mistakes even when she'd made them on camera. She didn't win the season, but she won the greater prize of fame. She was so successful that Mr. Trump had her back 2 more times and also produced, and appeared on, a TV One dating show for her. Donald J. Trump presents The Ultimate Merger, all before hiring her for a White House position whose duties few people were able to describe. A few caveats are in order about Ms. Newman's welcome to the resistance moment. Reality shows are edited for maximum sensation. Her warnings were dire but unspecific. As a contestant on The Apprentice, she learned that drama is what saves you from the editing room floor. She might be interested in making a book deal, or simply in repairing her public brand. As Mr. Matthews put it, "I don't know if it's real. Would you trust her?" Those might have been stronger rebuttals to Ms. Newman's comments than what the Deputy White House Press Secretary, Raj Shah, offered Thursday to a reporter from, of course, CBS. Omarosa was fired 3 times on The Apprentice, and this is the 4th time we've let her go, he said. It was a boomerang insult that suggested that the Trump administration is part of the same long-running narrative as The Apprentice, and raised the question of why she was hired in the first place. But to suggest that Ms. Newman might have been playing to the cameras would have required the administration of Mr. Trump, who campaigned on the decisive leader image that The Apprentice stage managed, for him to recognize that reality TV can convey an inaccurate impression of people. How much more Ms. Newman has to say, and how much time she'll have to say it, is yet to be seen. But she's safe from being voted out of the House for now, having conveniently won immunity from the first ejection. The network, if not the White House, must be happy. The Wednesday premiere of the 3-week series was the highest-rated show of the night. During the 2016 Republican primary, the CBS chairman Leslie Moonves said of Mr. Trump's campaign, "It may not be good for America, but it's damn good for CBS." He was more right than he knew.